It's been a long time coming, but Mercedes has finally unveiled what might just be the most hotly anticipated commercial vehicle ever, the new X-Class Ute. Well, Benz calls it a pickup, and here in South Africa, where we are now, they call it a bucky, but that doesn't really matter. What matters is that we can finally take a closer look at the world's poshest ute. The X-Class won't begin to arrive in Australia until the first quarter next year, but given the state of our booming ute market, there'll be plenty of people who can't wait. In fact, Benz reckons the number of people who have already registered their interest online numbers in the thousands. Now, those people can expect 3 engines, with a pair of 4-cylinder diesels forming the entry and midpoint of the range, while the headline act is a diesel V6. The smaller engines drive the rear wheels, but a push-button 4-wheel drive system is available, while the V6 will drive all 4 wheels as standard. The X-Class is dual cab only, and Mercedes is promising a 1.1 tonne payload across the range, as well as a 3.5 tonne towing capacity for V6 models. It is of course based very heavily on the Nissan Navara, but Mercedes says it's reworked the suspension, and the X-Class has a wider track than its Japanese sibling too. Mercedes bosses also reckon they've worked on dynamics, but it'll be a while yet before we can put those claims to the test. And yes, the looks have been toned down from what we saw in the concept models, but in the middle, the brutish front end with its giant 3-point star ensures the X-Class is still unmistakably Mercedes. The price? There's no word yet, but Benz has promised it will be competitive with the more expensive versions of the Hilux and Ranger, and we do know the X-Class range will kick off from €37,000 in Germany. So the world now has, for the first time, a genuinely premium ute, and we're tipping if they get the pricing right, you'll see plenty of them in Australia soon enough.